Hey, what's up guys? It's Bran again and welcome to another YouTube video. I am gonna be doing another trailer review and thoughts, theories, and things like that. But I wanted to do a different format with you guys this time. I wanted to go over specifically, go frame by frame in the trailer, trying to dissect each individual thing that I find interesting. And yeah, I just figured I'd give this a try. There's a lot to talk about in this trailer, and for transparency's sake, I have watched this trailer before already, about 3 times, but I wanted to give myself context and hopefully give you guys some context into this new horror movie that's coming out this October called Other Mommy. Ooh. Alright, let's get straight into it. Okay, so it starts out at this pretty normal house, you know. We start with this girl with ice cream. It seems like a very normal mother-daughter relationship. She's chastising her about eating the ice cream and stuff. So pretty normal so far, pretty light, pretty, very not horror movie. Oh, that's the first thing I want to do. Is that a normal thing to do, to put eggs into a cup and then scramble them in the cup? I don't know. I thought that was kind of weird, and maybe that's like a little hint that it's kind of weird, but that might just be me. Also, it's not normal for you to put that much water for pasta. Like, I don't know what you people are on, but holy moly, she didn't even put salt in the pot. She didn't put enough water. Like, look at this. Look at, like, now this is where it gets kind of creepy. She's talking about how, you know, does she remember how she was when she was still a baby in her tummy, and like how she was before that and before that. And it really gives you a really good glimpse as to what this demon's motivation is by impersonating, you know, Jessica Chastain's character. It goes to show, like, perhaps, like, they are looking for the, you know, a soul that has, or like this maybe can go into the idea of like where people originate and how these demons want to take them back, like take the souls of these children back to their primal form, so in a sense killing them. And so it's really interesting to see what this demon sort of wants, and what exactly do they mean by they were in my heart. You know, were they, was the daughter's soul originally in the demon's souls mixed together? Is this like a case of a missing pair together? Who knows? I don't know. I think it's a very interesting motivation, and one that we haven't really seen with other horror movies either. So very interesting stuff. Of course, the freaking look at how much water is in that pot, dude. Like, come on now. So this is some more clarification on the point that we made earlier. The demon's asking if she can go into her heart, so they want to assimilate into one. Maybe this demon, you know, maybe going back to that analogy of like a mother and a child, a mother who's pregnant, right? Perhaps the demon wants to merge these two individuals together into this one body horror sort of individual. And so I think it's very interesting. And of course, this is where it gets creepy. And here's another note too. Her eyes actually follow the camera as it's tilting up. You know, she's staring directly at the audience at this point. Really cool stuff. Now, another interesting thing is the fact that she's, like, the actual demon is crying while saying this. So is a demon crying because they're so happy to meet the person that they're meant to be destined with, or is it sort of a possession case where the mother is being controlled by the demon itself? But I don't think that's the case, judging from what you'll see next. And then the dad comes in, and I like that the dad is just a normal character in this too. Oh, look at that, bro. Oh no, like this is some weird, like, okay, this is some contortionist, like clearly the demon is active. And so I'm really curious as to what happened in between the time of like do you want to be in my heart to this point? Like, why didn't the other mommy like take over the daughter already? And oh my goodness, this frame is just giving me chills, bro. Oh, and the black clothing, great costume choice as well. Kind of crazy that the dad just kind of breaks the window, but I guess that's that's valid. And let's see here. We see that Jessica Chastain's character, I believe, approaching a window with a heart on it. Very interesting stuff. Yep. So this is the original, the OG mom, if we go back a few frames, talking to the dad, and I'm guessing this is after that event of the overcooked pasta. And then we see, you know, the probably the demon in the yellow dress. A really interesting imagery and really interesting color choices for the costumes, going from black to yellow, but looking very eerie over there. Now this one, I don't know if we can spot anything when we turn. You kind of see a figure like right over here, but I'm not sure what that is. And she's talking to her actual mom, and she's like, oh, she's nice. Is this like a Coraline situation where the other mother tries to sort of like entice the child first before devouring them? I don't know. See, really interesting color choice with this as well. Look at how yellow the hands are versus the background that's blue. Really interesting like color correction choices. But more than that, the color yellow seems to be super important to the demon for some reason. But yeah, it's a creepy shot. Clearly this movie is trying to set up this sort of conflict with, I'm guessing, the daughter, who we're gonna follow most of the movie, between like, do we trust the mom, do we not trust the mom? They're gonna interchange, and it's gonna create some real scary scenes, I imagine. Oh, also, what is she doing next to the window that's open? You know, was the demon trying to get, like, tell her to jump out the window or something? That would have been spooky. Ooh, this is a very interesting shot. Why are all these kitchen utensils laid out, and why is the table vibrating? Who knows? Okay, the dad character is, you know, scooching away from something that's chasing him. The mom is running. Ooh, look at this shot, man. I mean, look at this shot, man. Like, holy moly, you see lots of hands going through a door that's trying to get through. And then in the next shot over here, you see the dad get thrown into the window. Holy moly. That dad is very unlucky in terms of his luck with windows. Something that's very interesting too, look at this centerpiece right over here. Very interesting. It's like very animalistic, maybe to show that the demon itself is very animalistic as well. Oh, we see Jessica Chastain's character being held back by another character. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ball pit. What's she doing in a ball pit? Oh, notice also that she's in the same outfit as she was. See, right there, right there. See, same outfit, bruh. But lots of hands. So this demon has a lot of hands, man. Yeah, I'm guessing that the hands like reached over and restrained the daughter's body, and now she's being in the process of being merged or something like that. But yeah, what are my thoughts in regards to this movie, and do I think it's going to be good? I think it's a very interesting concept, you know. Something that I've always remembered from my own childhood is that I was traumatized by the movie Caroline or Coraline, and about how that movie perfectly represented the paranoia and fear of your parents getting replaced by something else more sinister, right? Not necessarily like in the same story beats as that, but it captures that feeling of I don't know who to trust, you know. And this movie perfectly encapsulates that as well. You know, I guarantee you that this movie will play on your paranoia, your fear of the unknown, fear of like the commonplace, you know. And I really like how a lot of horror movies nowadays are leaning more into the horrors of everyday life rather than something supernatural like a Freddy or a Jason, or even like you know, you want to go more wide spectrum horror, you know, like zombies or dinosaurs, mummies and Draculas. This is literally just a mom gone crazy from a demon possession or just a demon by itself, you know? At least so far from what I've seen, I think it's gonna be a good movie. Like, I haven't seen anything to where, like, I was like, oh, this is gonna be this is kind of cringy, this is kind of cheesy. It's definitely not an Ice Cream Man, that's for sure. Definitely more of an artistic sort of horror production than the other horror films that we've seen. Probably the best comparison that I can give to another horror movie for this movie is the movie Smile, the Smile franchise. This is what that movie feels like. You know, it feels like another iteration. It feels like it's the same sort of tone, same level of seriousness, but also the same level of fun horror that Smile brings to the table. And so, yeah, I'm very interested to see the dynamics. I'm also very interested to see the family dynamics within the story. And I think the most important thing that this movie can do is build up the family relationship before the scary stuff happens. You know, if we get to see more of the family and how it's immediately apparent that the mom is different somehow because we've spent so much time with the family, I think that'll make for such an effective horror moment that I think this movie should really capitalize on. So yeah, those are my thoughts. I mean, pretty quick thoughts, I know, but there's not much to sort of piece and grab together from this short teaser trailer. And so, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Are you looking forward to watching Other Mommy? I sure am. And if you have any other thoughts, let them know in the comments down below. And leave a like and subscribe if you want to. Bye-bye.